Okay, so it's October 14th, 2023. Saturday, October 14th. Last night was Friday the 13th. It's like kind of a holiday. Is it? But I'm gonna be forecasting some potential issues really quick, and also point out existing issues. This is Sharon Road West. This is a road in Charlotte, and it's about a 10-minute drive from South Park Mall. And a lot of roads around South Park Mall are called Sharon Township Lane, Sharon Road, Sharon View, Sharon Amity. And, as like a marketing tactic, it might be smart to name your road Sharon, right? Especially being in such close proximity to South Park Mall. South Park Mall, if you're not from Charlotte, is like a upscale shopping mall, luxury. It's like it's the only place in Charlotte where you can find like Gucci and Louis and stuff like that. And it'd be a clever marketing trick if it was just a little bit nicer over here on Sharon Road West. You could say these are like the southern fringes of, these are like the outermost fringes of the South Park area or something, but unfortunately it's just not quite nice enough. But with some minor improvements, there's some very minor improvements, this whole area could be, it doesn't need to be redeveloped, but it could be repackaged, like revamped. Just a few minor adjustments. Okay, first of all, there can be no homeless people in South Charlotte. I'm from Valentine. I never saw a homeless person there, and there's a homelessness problem over here on Sharon Road West. And I guess it used to be a bigger problem, but it's one that persists. So the homelessness problem basically stems from this guy's store over here. I don't know, the guy who owns it, I think, is Ethiopian or Eritrean or something. He's like from East Africa, and he doesn't do enough to curb the homelessness issue over here. There's one guy who sleeps in front of the right there. Okay, there's usually one person full time, and then there's might be like 3 or 4 max, but this is called Maggie Lane. And these old buildings, I don't know I think they used to be Pizza Huts, because there's a couple of these in Charlotte. And I don't really want to walk through here today, but it's like a homeless encampment back here. Everything through these woods is South Boulevard. There's a Caliber Collision, Flex Car, I think there's a 7-Eleven. That down there, it's like it's a dead end, right? I'm gonna walk through it. The city should bulldoze this and then pave it, because it's like, there's also a pest control problem on Sharon Road West. Roaches and even rats, and people who live here released stray cats into the wild so they could mitigate the mouse population. I'm being so serious. The camera tree. But shit. So what I was thinking at one point was, why don't they just add a sidewalk and some LED lighting There's a couch seat, bunch of trash. You know, and then like claim it as like public county land and make a park or something. I don't agree. I think it's best to just bulldoze this, because the roach problem is emanating from right here, and it's very frustrating for residents of this area, you know, to pay for pest control. And you know, you're so close to South Park Mall, and it makes no difference, because there's this fucking monstrosity in the middle of South Charlotte. Okay, so that's Maggie Lane, dead end, and it's like a little foot trail. Here's another dead end, and this is called Mustang Drive, right? And we're about to be on South Boulevard. And you know, clearly that's like some kind of homeless encampment or a hangout spot, but I think the city should get rid of it. It makes me uncomfortable. So, and I've been all over Charlotte, and that makes me super uncomfortable sometimes. I hate bugs. So South Boulevard is becoming super upscale, very nice, like, because of the South End area all the way up the road. And you know, over here and on Archdale Drive, you're only like 10 minutes away from South Park, Tyvola. And you know, this is called Sharon Road West. You know, it's a clever marketing trick. You know, not to the South Park Mall. Only 10 minutes from here. Unfortunately, it's just not quite nice enough. There's this homeless encampment right there. You see it? And I'm gonna do a full loop and walk back in front of it again. City should bulldoze that, get rid of it, pave it, maybe link the two roads, that Mustang Drive. FlexCar is a really cool service, by the way, if you've never heard of it. But FlexCar, it's like it's almost like a cross between like a rental car company and a car dealership. It's like a dealership, but it's like a dealership except I don't know if you can ever buy the car from FlexCar, but basically it's like you could just, it's like no annual contract. Pretty sure it's a monthly payment, and you know, at any time you could lower or raise the payment and then swap out the car. So it seems like a cool service, but that's 8641 South Boulevard, and then that's 8700 South Boulevard. Now that's a train station right there. That's Sharon Road West Station, and that's like a pedestrian footbridge, as you can see, and there's like an elevator, and homeless people like to sleep in that elevator because there's no closed circuit camera. I know that I've slept in that elevator before when I was homeless. It's like a charger plug. It's real comfortable for homeless people to sleep in. Look at that. So there's a pest control problem around here. It emanates, I think, from the train station and from that fucking homeless encampment right there. And I'm gonna loop back around and get it on camera again. This is Circle K, there's a 7-Eleven. This is Sharon Road West, about 10 minutes from South Park. South Mac is like right up the road, South Mecklenburg High School. And if you turn right, if you turn left, the Sharon Road, the main Sharon Road is right up there too, Park Road. It's about 10 minutes from South Park. And then these buildings, they used to be Pizza Huts or something. There's one on Archdale Drive, there's one on Nations Ford. One on Nations Ford, it's called like Snookies or something. It's just kind of like a hotbed for sketchy activity. Look at this. That's Maggie Lane. Remember, shit is nasty, man. I want the county board of commissioners or something to look at this. This might be my gal, Tijuana Brown, if she wins District 3. When we fight, we win. I'm fighting to have that fucking fixed. Look, city maintenance ends.